It is night. It is cold. It is coming. For all those who can hear my voice, look into the darkness across the water. Look for the fog. John Carpenter's The Fog. What in the living hell is out there? John Carpenter's The Fog.
Hey guys, so back with another one, and I think we've done this particular place before. The Flat Rock Speedway. Oh,
good morning.
There she is. It's Sheila, the 5-foot assassin. And I think we've done this one before.
Yes.
Maybe last year.
Yes.
But basically what it
now.
is they turn a small speedway. Well, I don't know if it's small. I've only been to one speedway.
Yeah, we have no frame of reference on that.
Yeah, but it's a, what is it called? Stock car racing, like, speedway place?
Cars.
Yeah, it's...
Fast cars.
It's cars.
In a circle.
Yeah, that's what I was stumbling on, that there were cars involved.
Yes.
But they do, like, Crazy Eights, whatever, type races here. But anyway...
Anywho.
Yeah, they do the entire track inside... with vendors, flea market vendors.
Tables of treasures.
Tables upon tables of treasures.
And then you can walk through a little space, and they do the whole outfield area.
Snakes.
With
there.
more treasures. Tables of treasures. And it's a little rocky and a little muddy out there, but it's worth it.
And it's really
the good
foggy.
Stuff's in the outfield.
Yes.
And it's very foggy this morning.
Yes.
And so things are going to be covered in the morning dew, and some vendors use tarps, and then some vendors are like, it is what it is.
Yes.
And so we'll
but
yeah,
we have traditionally done very well here.
yeah, oh yeah.
So
maybe at the end of this video we could take a couple pictures of some of our favorite finds from here, like Redbeard.
Did we get Redbeard here?
We got Redbeard here. Like one of my favorite pieces.
That's not a bad idea.
He's
Maybe we'll
amazing.
take a picture of Redbeard.
Because I mean, unless we get a bunch of stuff here, and the video is going to be like 17 hours long. And
We're not going to do 17 hours.
No, I'm just saying.
Part 15 of Flat Rock Speedway.
Yeah.
But people are starting to file in. We got here actually a little bit later than we usually do.
Things
and
happen.
we might be meeting some friends here. I don't know. We'll see. But it's usually packed with people. So, but they do the infield and the outfield. And the outfield happens to be like my favorite part, but it's a day. It's a couple hours, so we're gonna get our steps in.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it. We'll see you guys back for the wrap up.
Let's do it. Bye.
runs through me. Decades it all seems. She's been crying herself to sleep. She cries, she
Okay, so that's a wrap on the Flat Rock Speedway Flea Market. They do that twice a year. When do they put those on, Sheila?
Typically the first Sunday in May and the first Sunday in October, weather permitting. There's been a couple rainouts where they move it to like a following weekend, but yeah, put on your good shoes though. The outfield's pretty rocky and swampy in areas, but yeah, it's worth it. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a walking on uneven track in the Speedway itself.
Yeah, you're going to get your steps in. And
I've got some damaged knees, so, but, we take our time and we pace ourselves and everything works out good. Good prices at that place, though.
Yeah, I mean, depending on the vendors. Some vendors, not so much. But for the most part, we get some banging deals.
Yep.
It's our favorite.
So the first thing that we picked up actually in the day, I think the first table that we went to, we picked up a couple of toys, a Mario and a Luigi.
To match the, you got me a couple Christmases ago, 2 mushrooms, like Nintendo style mushrooms filled with candy, and we put those away to display on a Nintendo shelf, and now we got the Luigi and the Mario to match them. They look, they're nice, good shape.
It's kind of scale size. It's like a perfect size too.
Yeah, they're good. They match perfectly.
That'll look cool in a display. I think they had a Yoshi too, and I'm kind of regretting not getting the Yoshi. But we'll
get him next time.
Yeah, he kind of wanted like a round list price for that stuff for what they were on eBay. I looked them up real quick, and so but we were happy to get them, and they're in great shape.
Yeah,
they're not mint on card or anything, but they're going to be displayed, so it doesn't really matter.
Right.
Music-wise, we found some cassette tapes.
Yeah, this vendor did not want to pack her stuff up to take home with her. So she had really good deals. Everything was priced very reasonably at her setup.
Yeah, and those are the kind of vendors that we want to see as people that are actually there to like get rid of stuff and not, play store, we call it. But,
right.
We're not really much into the carny type wheeling dealing type guys. I just want to get some stuff cheap because we're not looking to flip things, so.
Right.
We got some cassette tapes from her, 4 cassette tapes, 2 singles, 2 full length cassettes. The cassette singles, which we're big fans of, collecting cassette singles, is Natalie Cole, Pink Cadillac. One of many songs by R&B singers about cars. I think of Pebbles, Mercedes Boy, and Aretha Franklin's Pink Cadillac, which is relatively around the same time. But we're happy to find that. And an MC Light cassette single. And you said you listened to it the other day?
I did. Apparently came out in 96, and I have not heard that song since 96. When I heard it, I was like, oh, I know this one. Because I didn't recognize it when we grabbed it, but I was like, well, this is obviously still coming home with us. But, it was from the Set It Off soundtrack. Was that right?
Oh, well, yeah, I'm not familiar with the song.
Yeah, no, like I said, it was not one that I, recognized from sight, but, when I heard it, I was like, oh, I remember this. Yeah.
I remember her more for, Light as a Rock and, stuff like that.
Yeah.
From the 80s. But full length, we picked up Salt and Peppa. Their first full-length album, the one that has Push It on it and Tramp. So it was cool to find that. Mm-hmm. And we also picked up
Naughty by Nature.
Not 'Cause I Hate You. Naughty by Nature's 1993.
It's a fantastic name.
One of the great album titles of all time. Obviously from 1993, but this was their 3rd studio album. And by far my favorite Naughty by Nature album. But, I was really happy to find that.
Yeah.
The same lady that we got the cassette tapes from, very nice lady. She also had some albums we were picking through there, and we picked up
Aretha Gold?
Aretha Gold from 1969. A little bit of ring wear on the sleeve, but that's not uncommon for a 1960s album. But the original sleeve... And looks like glass on both sides, so I was really happy to find that in great condition. We also picked up...
VHS from her.
a couple of VHS from
Yep.
her as well. Legend. And
I was really stoked to see that on the shelf there.
this is like a video store copy of
Yep.
Legend.
Yeah, really cool case for that one, and that was a pretty big deal. That movie, like just everything about it. Young Tom Cruise, Tim Curry dressed up as the like scary ass devil. Yeah, it was. Yeah,
I've actually never seen Legend.
and I don't like that. We're gonna have to fix that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now we.
I don't
own
know
it.
why. I'm very familiar with it, but I've never actually sat down and watched it. But she also had The Last Waltz on VHS.
Which I didn't even know what that was, so I'm glad
Yeah.
you grabbed that, because I
Martin
just
Scorsese,
skipped right over it.
Scorsese filmed the band's last concert, their farewell concert. So I'm kind of excited for you to actually see that one.
Yeah, and I'm excited for you to see Legend, so we've got some viewing to do.
Yes. Also on the album front, a little bit later on, we got separated.
Yeah, you were off. You had found the Lay boys.
Yeah.
And I was kind of walking around looking for you, but shopping, and there was another record vendor, and I happened upon Kenny Loggins' Alive album, and just mint condition, beautiful copy, so snagged that for a great price. Happy to add that to our collection, because we love Kenny Loggins in this household.
Yes.
So
yeah, it was cool. And that thing's in like mint shape.
yeah, oh, it's just perfection. Yeah.
So found that, and then we also got 2 albums in the mail recently. One of them, Squirrel Nut Zippers, Seasonal Favorites.
Perennial
I'm
favorites.
sorry.
Yep.
Good. Perennial Favorites, which is, I've been looking for this thing for a while.
Yeah, I've had an eBay alert set, and they want hundreds for the original pressing, and I mean, I understand. It's
Yeah.
you know,
But they repressed it, so and that was the last Squirrel Nut Zippers album. I'm a big Squirrel Nut Zippers fan. That was the last one that we needed, so we have all of their studio releases now. And the other one, a big one for Sheila.
I belong to the Dave Matthews Band fan club, and I'm sure that's not a surprise for anybody that's been
Yes.
following along. And they released Some Devil, Dave's solo album that was done in the, mid 2000s. And I've been waiting on that one for a while to be released on vinyl, and they did, so I ordered it from the fan club with the t-shirt, and that arrived. And when I tell you just how exciting it was to get that, it's one of my all-time favorite albums. It's just hauntingly beautiful.
Yes.
So yeah, a big mail week for the Larkins household.
Yes. We also, while we were separated, you ended up finding some stoneware.
Faltzgroff company out of Pennsylvania. I walked up on this table, and the guy had, just oodles and oodles of this stoneware. And my grandparents, I lost my grandpa years ago, and my grandmother just more recently. And this is the stoneware that they had in their kitchen. So immediately it reminded me of them. And
So you got a vase and you got a jewelry holder.
yeah,
right?
I got 2 vases and a jewelry holder, so I can put those in the kitchen and be reminded of my grandparents.
And that's in a Yorktown print that we see a lot. We see a lot of that.
Yeah, it's very, at least here in Michigan,
But
it was very common to see. Like,
they actually still produce it, I believe, but you can get replacement.
I
Vases
don't
and
think
things.
that print is in
No,
production anymore.
no.
But like it's like I think every grandparent had that. Like, it just, it's just was cool to see, and I'm happy to have it here in the house.
Yeah, they're cool, and they're obviously hardy because we still see a ton of them, and they.
Oh yeah, like it's really well made.
Yes. And then you
Got
the
that-
lady that we found that was just like, take it, I don't want to pack anything up. She also had a bowl that you picked up.
Yeah, it's a nice carved wood bowl, like kind of flat, like a thinner wood, but really, really nicely made. And I typically get stuff like that to put like crystals and rocks in for display. I'm sure we're inserting a picture of another bowl here with my crystals and rocks in it. So I used some lemon oil when we got home, and I shined it up, and it's in beautiful shape. There's a sticker on the bottom that is very reminiscent of like the Made in India, like hand-carved type of stickers, but it's really faded, so it's kind of hard to be like too sure.
Likely teak wood.
Yeah. That's what we're kind of leaning towards, but really nice. And I think we paid about $1 with our bundling with that woman with what we bought. So really happy to bring that home too.
Yeah.
It was a good score.
And then lastly,
we were walking around the outfield and happened to upon this vendor. And when I saw this wall hanging, I kind of lost my mind. Knew that I couldn't leave without it. Asked what he wanted for it, and there's a little more cash than we had left at that time. And we kind of been walking around shopping all day. And yeah, we didn't take a whole lot of cash with us this time, and we didn't need a lot, whatever. But this Aztec hand carved wood or wall hanging rather. We brought it home. We got it for what we had on us, which was quite a bit less than what he was asking, and brought it home and researched it. And we come to find out the carving that it's depicted is the Aztec god of sun and war, and his name is. I'm hoping that I don't butcher this pronunciation. We got it all off of Google, but his name is Huitzilopochtli, and he is the Aztec god of sun and war. His name means resuscitated warrior of the South.
Nice.
So the carving itself is done with malachite.
Crushed up malachite.
Yeah,
right?
Crushed malachite. And malachite is associated with the heart chakra. It is a stone of the divine feminine. It represents growth and positive change and abundance, which can't be too mad about that.
Right.
I absolutely adore this hanging. I can't wait to put it up in our front room and enjoy it for years to come. I'm really quite taken with it, and I'm really glad that we were able to bring it home with us.
As far as like the value on that, we cannot actually find that exact one online anywhere.
Right, we're finding ones like similar. We can see the other carvings that this gentleman, his name is put into the description or the picture that we're putting in the video.
Yeah.
We can see other ones that he's done, but like finding this carving online, we're not seeing it. So there's a chance that we did get one that's a little more like unique, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. There's several different designs that that particular company or artist put out, but the most common one is the regular the calendar or the sundial.
Yeah, and these were done in Guadalajara, from what we're seeing. But yeah, like I was so stoked.
I've seen ranges of like $75 to $400 depending. But like I said, we can't find that exact one, and it doesn't really matter. It's fun to look them up just because I like to learn about.
Oh yeah, we just want to know as much as we can about what we're putting on our wall.
It's fun from a speculation standpoint. It's fun to look up and see how well we did, but considering what we ended up paying for it. Well below what he was even asking. I think we did exceedingly well on that particular one. So
yeah, and just as taken as I was with it when I saw it, I mean, and to be able to bring it home with us, I'm very thankful. I really am very happy.
Yeah. So, anything else? I think that's about it.
I think that's it, but I'm just so happy it's garage sale season. We'll be putting out a lot more content, bringing home a lot more treasure.
We got another video that I'll be working on actually tonight. So we took a trip down to Cleveland and a smaller flea market and a few other things. So and a celestial event.
Yeah, lots of excitement happening.
Yeah, so the next video should be pretty neat.
Yeah.
as always, thanks for watching.
Like and subscribe if you're new here, and we
Yeah.
hope you guys like the videos.
Keep
So
the comments coming.
thanks so much.
Yeah, everybody have a great week, and we'll see you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.